regular or traditional stalking as well, although that seems a little unusual to put it that way. So the idea is that when we think of the word stalking, we think of one person who is going after another, right? So I'm going to use the person A, person B.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle. Trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and cravings. Sublocade is for adults with moderate to severe opioid addiction, whose withdrawal symptoms are controlled by oral buprenorphine for at least 7 days and should be used with counseling. Sublocade may help them keep moving towards recovery.
When did you first experience being stalked and targeted like this?
The first time I experienced it is when I was walking down the road. People started to follow me.
Because if you're a TI, you're in an assassination program.
It's like a worst nightmare that you know you will end up
waking up from?
Trying to explain this in a way that's understandable.
I've got moving implants attached to my skeleton, enabling me to be controlled remotely.
Beyond point one is unsafe.
I've got stuff in my body because I've had beeps going off inside my head.
Any normal person would go, are you all right? Do you know what I mean? Are you sure that you're feeling all right? Because you're talking crazy.
An estimated 10,000 people around the world are all reporting the exact same terrifying experience.
Electronic harassment, synthetic telepathy, voice-to-skull technology. Chances are you haven't heard of these terms, but after searching the internet, I found dozens of websites dedicated to the phenomenon, residents who say they're victims.
We are TIs, targeted individuals.
They say they're being monitored, manipulated, and even tortured.
This is not a joke. This is not science fiction.
Because people know nothing about mind control. They don't know that your thoughts can be changed.
Through the internet, they've validated each other's experiences, and a community has formed.
We're not having a group hallucination. This is actually something that's happening.
They call themselves targeted individuals.
This is a death camp. This is a concentration camp.
I will expose you one day. I don't care who you are or who you think you are or who you're connected to.
People don't even realise. People will never realise until it's too late.
Now, where would you like me to take you?
So we're going to the Bouverie Conference Hall. This is a major UK event organised by Britain's leading targeted individual, Kieran. It features other groups who are highlighting the abuse of covert technology.
Okay.
A lot of them complain about apparently finding things inside their bodies, like implants and bits of technology. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of science fiction, and perhaps they've seen one or two Bourne trilogies too many.
I'm standing here today because the person who should be standing here has been murdered. Max Spears was part of a program of extremely secret enhanced human beings. This involves use of implants, and we have another gentleman here in this room called Kieran Lee Perrin. Kieran Lee Perrin is part of the British Targeted Individuals program. He's got implants inside his head. These are things you can actually see and measure. Lots and lots and lots of people now have these implants in their head. But if we do not engage this problem, we as humans are finished.
Max Spears had died just a few weeks before the conference, and that created a ripple of anxiety throughout the community.
And I just made that up myself.
You did?
Yeah, that's right.
You said it before when we were speaking on the phone, that the truth movement is gaining ground, and you've seen that. And that inspired you to hopefully get back involved again, I hope, Dave. If a TI on his own as an individual approaches authority, they're easy to dismiss. But if there's multiples of them, it's a lot more difficult.
At this stage, we've heard a lot of talk about what a targeted individual is. I mean, everyone's heard someone make a string of unbelievable statements like that. But when you hear that person say it, and then you look around and you're in a room with 60 other people all nodding in agreement, that is a weird feeling.
Miles Johnston, the head of the conference, broadcasts videos about targeting to millions of viewers worldwide.
Hello, hey, and welcome. This is my little studio. The whole point about this place is to when I interview people, not have a whole lot of tripods and cables and things. So I decided to put this thing up here, which is pretty solid. I'm also an archiver, so I have a lot